everybody, and welcome to Chapter 2, Episode 2 of our co-op campaign here. So, hello,
Hello there, guys.
SusaVile.
Hey there.
Yep,
Um,
and
a small thing.
we just had that cool battle
and
last time.
the turn ended immediately because it has the timer, of course. Nothing too
Yep.
fancy. They just retreated, and now it's your turn. It's cool.
Yep. So I got a mission. The Kingdom of Spain. Extend your influence, carve out your kingdom in these lands, and build a legacy that will last the ages. So objectives. And it's interesting. It's coming now, not in the first, but the first turn, but now. The provinces of Valencia, Toledo, Marca Hispanica, Marca Inferior, Marca Media, Navarre, Leon, and Galicia. Wow, yeah, and turns remaining 400. So there will be a reward for that. A kingdom rises with a lot of good things, morale and loyalty, etc. Better trade and growth. And I can become the kingdom of Spain, finally, if I succeed in all this. Yeah, that looks nice.
You'll become the king of Spain without speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
Strange or not, that happened historically. It actually probably happened like a dozen times.
Yeah. Some political obstruction here. Let me see, minus 10 for, yeah. But I want him on that post, so he's going to lose a little influence. And yeah, so I got the two top officers organized now. That should help a little bit on public order. At least I will get 2 more public order just from that. So that was one thing to do, because I will really probably get some rebellions here and there if I don't take care. Let me see. Let me take that army, the warriors of divine justice. That's interesting name.
Given the current times, I totally get it.
Yeah,
I totally get it. There's always that thing of how is it justice? How can a divine be justice? You know?
Yeah.
I love the names actually. No, at least.
Yeah.
What's the name of my army? Saint Albans Champions. You know, we're just following a saint.
Yeah.
Now this is a good army name. The Terror of Wessex. You know, that's a good army name. It still doesn't have anyone there. You know, it's not really terrifying, but it will be. It will be.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, there will be. What people don't like taxes. That is, I can see that is the main issue. Apart from the difficulty level is taxes and religion. So yeah, so I need growth to build more. Yeah, that's growth 1. That's growth 2. Yeah, the buildings are so expensive, 4,000. So
yeah.
I was just wondering, could I do anything smart that will help?
If you have anything that gives squalor, get rid of it until you can. I actually should have followed my own advice. Should convert this.
Yeah. I have a building I will take down, but maybe I could just dismantle it 1 notch. Yeah, I should have done that last turn. It gave some squalor, so I'm not ending up in I don't know how much all kind of diseases everywhere. And it's usually not in the first turns, but a little later you will start getting disease here and disease there.
Tell
if
me
you don't
about
take
it.
care.
My Charlemagne campaign was like initial 7 turns. How to not deal with squalor? Because I was actually getting like, well, it says 4% chance. It's not 4%. It's way higher. It's like 40% chance. And then it just spread out everything. There was a time where everything was diseased, and I was like, I can't do anything. They're dying.
Yeah.
That's the Black Plague.
Yeah. So the Duchy of Aquitaine, did you do something with them? The Duchy of Aquitaine.
Both of these duchies. Let me just. check that out. Both of these duckies, if you're spotting them, they are non-aggressive to me or trading. Either one of them.
Great. Okay, then I will start build on them. I think.
And actually, I'll point out one thing. Angoulême doesn't start by being from them. So they are going against Charlemagne, and they made it.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
If I do something with them, I take part. That was some of the things I was thinking about in the first episode. That if I side up with the Duchy of Aquitaine, I will soon have Charlemagne as an enemy. But maybe we can hold him off down here with the Duchy of Pamplona and and they will fight a lot of factions so fast, usually. So I think I will try the Duchy of Aquitaine and see if it's the way I should be going.
Yeah.
Okay, they are very,
one thing
very.
That I've noticed, both of us have iron really fast. I'll have iron really fast if I conquer Carvent, and you have Santander with iron, so we gotta go with that. That's the obvious target for the military province. It's really cool.
Yeah. I'm trying to get a little more from trade, non-aggression, military access with the Duchy of Aquitaine, and then I would just have 500 from them. And that should work, because I tried to raise it a bit, but I couldn't really get them where I wanted. So that's fine with me. They are very weak, their economy, and they will need their economy to fight Charlemagne. So I'm not going to weaken them more by, getting every single little amount out of them. I think they will be a good buffer against them. The Gascony, that's fine. Relations is improving quite a lot.
I think
so
I should.
Non-aggression there.
Usually I wouldn't go. I'm thinking on my own problems here. Usually I wouldn't go against Matherfall because it's a walled city. I would go against Degani, but after the last fight, I think Matherfall is probably the best one. Even if I get some mercenaries there, I think it's the best way. You're going for the desolate zone areas here?
Yeah, I can actually not reach it before next turn. I'm right outside Lyon to see how expensive it's going to be to take it. So I've recruited a little more men so that it will become cheaper. But I don't know how expensive it's going to be to take it over. That is interesting. In Attila, sometimes you go somewhere 10,000 to colonize, and you think, it's going to take. I've recently found out that if you go with a full navy and a full army, it's only the army that can colonize. But if you go there with the full army on a navy and colonize, then it will be much cheaper to take a coastal settlement.
I gotta try that out.
I just did that in my campaign with the Jutes. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. No one ever told me, and so I'm pretty sure about it.
I never even thought on that one. Actually, that's cool.
Yeah, it's my campaign with the Jutes. I was taking the small settlement called Duna for the for gems, and I got it for 5,000 only.
That one I remember. I remember from my Jutes campaign. Everyone was saying, "Just go there. It's so good."
Yeah, no, not in the beginning.
Yeah, because in the beginning I was thinking like, I'm almost dying. There's enemy at my doors. I gotta defend.
Yeah.
But that was still a cool one.
My idea is to really relax about getting Duna and doing it later, because when the Huns find out that you are there, and if you're not pleasing them, they will just start attacking Duna again and again and again. I think Oivu tried that in his first Jutes campaign, that he had to give up. Also, my first Jute, I also had to I got a defeat there. They really smashed me.
I remember my Ostrogoths campaign. My Ostrogoths campaign was basically how to deal with the Huns. suddenly
Yeah.
they had tier 3 everything, and I was like, I've been beating Hun's armies forever. You know, why aren't you going against Rome? You know, I'm Ostrogoth. I'm not Rome.
Yeah.
But it was also poor choice of mine on where I settled. That immediately makes the difference.
Yeah. Yeah. I've had so much. Oh, I remember also when they said, the Huns will never attack a walled city. Next turn, they attack a walled city. So no problem. But most people thought they wouldn't. But they did. They came and attacked me there with was it 3 armies? So that was tense to be honest. It was in my campaign with the Burgundia. They have no problems in doing that. No problems. Not in my campaigns.
And they actually go and do a lot of damage to it. You know, they bring heavy guns almost. They bring the heavy onagers that I'm like, whoa, what can I have to sacrifice units to destroy this because it's gonna own me. Yeah, I remember that. It was scary. Even on.
Okay, so now, sorry.
No, go on.
I was just now I made some deals, trade, etc. with down here with the Duchy of Pamplona and Gascony and Aquitaine. So cool. I'm using that as a buffer. So now I have taken side, you can say, and might end up fighting Charlemagne sooner or later. But you never know what is going to happen. Maybe things will change and I can do other things. Yeah, improving with the Cordoba. It's good. Improving. Would they like to trade now? No, I don't think.
Yeah, my relations. Cool to trade with them. The two relations that matter are Charlemagne, which is actually good. It's actually good.
Yeah.
Well, and the guys that I want to win, of course, I want to conquer.
Yeah. Anything you want me to try to make happier? Kingdom of Kent, maybe I can do more.
No, for now I think it's actually fine. Perhaps after I conquer this, there's going to be some challenges, like some of the Irish trying to attack me or something like that. That's why I really want to finish off these guys and then have some turns to develop. Probably that's going to be it. Yeah, there's Stonehenge.
Yeah.
Have you ever
I was just looking in Northumbria.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Stonehenge? Check that out.
No, I have not. Unfortunately, I would like to see it, but I've never been there. I remember from the end of your Egyptian campaign that you mentioned that you had been to Rome and seen Colosseum. I thought that sounded very cool. I think you mentioned it there.
I actually have a video of mine. I never released it, where I'm saying, so this is what happens when I raise a city in Rome. You know, that because it's ruined and it's still beautiful. When they actually make things on Rome, so that if you ever go to Rome, really pay for that bus. You know, the bus that goes around. It's one of the best places to do that. You know, the tour. And when you're arriving at the Colosseum, they're saying we're not arriving at the Colosseum, blah blah blah. And then you go a tour around the Colosseum. You just see how big it is. You just get to see its splendor. Like you get to see, wow, this stuff is really big. How did these guys did this back then? You know, it's amazing. Actually.
And that they could make, they could cover it all with sails from ships if it rained, and so it amazing. And I watched an interesting video about it. It's amazing, all the things beneath, as under the floor, what happened down there, and all the things they could do setting up.
Yeah, they had animals, naval battles there. You know, they just made small ships.
Yeah, they had.
And they flooded the place, and I was like, really? Modern amphitheaters don't do that. You know, you don't have to reenact. You know, if you're making a theater play about something that happened on the sea, you're gonna have a deck at most. You're not gonna have water there. They flooded the place.
It's pretty wild. I think. Amazing. Yeah, but they had a lot of good techniques, the Romans. I happened to study it a little when I was young about Roman technical, also the cranes they had. They had a fantastic technique of building cranes for lifting things, and so they were much ahead of so many other cultures at the time. Yeah, I think I did most here. I was just wondering, I'm probably going to have some rebellions sooner or later here. Should I lower taxes? I normally don't lower taxes so much, but will that help? Normally I go for, I try to keep normal taxes, and then I use the rebellions as a kind of
to get back. Yeah, you just get them to a little bit more.
Yeah, and
so
to get experience for my troops.
Exactly.
Also to start to instead of knowing you can use a lot of effort and energy in the start of keeping public order, and then everybody else has got very, very strong on legendary. If you use too much time on it, it's a balance, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot.
Some public order, but it's better sometimes to be aggressive and go out and attack and get money that way.
Yeah.
And some war.
It's always that thing. Like, if you consider it's a no-brainer. Like you can get more troops with the money that you're getting, and then you can use those troops, improve them, destroying the rebels, and still get the public order because it's gonna drop.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you're getting more troops, so that if you're attacked, the other option is to just get almost no troops, just get buildings for public order, and stay back, which is usually only what you want to do when you already have a couple of armies. I get a mission, the Kingdom of England, so I need Wessex, Mercia, and Northumbria. Right, it's going to take a little bit to Northumbria because I don't want to break treaties with them for now. But the bonuses are quite cool. Trade income, growth, lots of stuff, lots of good stuff. I do have some, let me see the diplomacy for now. Yeah, there's probably a couple of guys who will accept a trade agreement. Yeah, the Duchy of Aquitaine, thank you, they want it. And probably the Duchy of Gascony as well. Yep, so we're now, that's actually quite a good kind of alliance, let's say.
Yep.
Do not try my patience with a doubt.
And they are somewhere in the middle between us.
Speak if you must, but know that Roman is.
Yeah, I could get something with Charlemagne if I paid, but I really don't like to pay. I like to. I don't like to be the payee. I like to be the paid.
No. Yeah, it's always the best. But unless you can really buy something really valuable. But I think in Rome Total War I'm really good at diplomacy there. In Attila it's a bit. Sometimes I get too much into diplomacy in Attila, and you have to be careful, because if you get too strong in Attila, the AI simply decides to throw everything all in on you, and I have seen that on 2 occasions. So it's good to have some alliances, but not too many. In Attila, it's better sometimes to have only defensive but not military alliances, because the AI might suddenly see that you are so big a threat that you and your allies that it will simply start a crusade against you somehow. And I have tried that 2 times, and it's not fun. It's I tried it when I played the last Roman with the Ostrogothic kingdom. And did I get my ass kicked in that campaign? Oh my god. It went so good for a long time, and then I was smashed, and then I took all of France, and it went better and better and better. And then the AI threw all the enemy factions that had gotten very big, they simply attacked me at one time. And I had some weak allies, and I could just watch 20 armies simply steamroll me, and I couldn't do anything. So that was wow. But it was a long, tough, and painful campaign. I would say.
Right now I'm
But,
thinking.
interesting.
Right now I'm thinking I should maybe attack Matherfall here. I'm just gonna make sure, because I'm gonna need. I'm gonna check out on their forces. I don't know how many turns they need. 3 turns before they have to run.
3
That and
turns.
9 to keep on there until they surrender. I think I'm just gonna continue
It's
the
a
siege.
nice,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
a nice situation. I think I'm gonna go with the better
nice
one.
city to own.
None will
It's
escape.
nice to own both as a Matterfall and Lichtfield. Then you have 2 very strong cities with walls very close to each other, and pretty handy if you ever need to defend against some enemy armies that you have both, I think.
Since I have cavalry and he doesn't, this is my thought. Let me know what you think. Since I have cavalry and he doesn't at all, if he sallies out, he's
Yeah.
actually in a disadvantage. You know? So I
Yeah.
can keep this going for a while still recruiting units here to maintain the troops from, the Kingdom of Gwynedd, this one, the other one,
Yeah.
where is the Goni, off bay, because they might want to attack me. And they still have, both the fleet and the others. They actually recruited, that's bad, because they actually recruited mercenaries that I wanted. So, so right now, I don't have any horsemen here. I do have the garrison from Chester, which has 2 spearmen and an archer. So I already have missile troops. What I'm thinking is maybe 1, 1, and 1. Like 1 spearman, 1 axeman, and 1 horseman. That leaves me with some money, which I desperately need. I'm going to build a minster, which costs 4,000.
Yeah.
It's the upgrade.
It's a bit expensive.
Yeah, but it does allow me a lot of public order.
Yeah, yeah. It also important to expand some of your.
Yeah, I still have money, so it's not like I'm spending too much. Yeah, Chester. I'm a little bit afraid that Chester might be overrun. So I'm just gonna hire just 1 mercenary field archer there. I really don't like to build too much on the mercenary front, but I think that's actually something that I need right now. Something else. Diplomacy. I'm not checking if I could go for anything. I wonder if this kingdom, right now, they would go for a peace treaty, of course, but not for a tributary state. If they would go for tributary state, that would be still good. Yeah. They would go for anything, actually. I could ally with them immediately if I wanted, I guess. How much can I demand? Nah. If they would go with peace treaty with 2,000, then I would go. If they don't go with 2,000, then they're just going to be destroyed. That's going to be cool. Because next turn, I think it's better. Next turn, I can move the army from Chester, attack on Matherfall, win the siege, and whatever is remnant, just go back to Chester to defend. And then everything on this province, it's pretty much controlled. After I win these 2 battles, that's fine. Ending the turn right now.
Yep.
Ending the turn right now. I don't think I have anything else. Oh, I have to assign a provincial governor. Hang on a second.
Oh yeah, that might be a good idea.
I do have a statesman here. That's good for replenishment. Just checking in on my dudes. This guy gives me a lot of wealth. I like to check the ones. This gives me from agricultural wealth. That's cool.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna use this one, if I can use him. Yep, that's cool. He's the governor of Mercia, so I can give an edict here, which I have for research rate or construction costs. Oh, construction costs. Does it get immediately active?
I think it's first in the next turn, as far as I remember.
Because 10%, that would mean 400 on this minster. I'm thinking on maybe not building it already. Well, I won't have that money anyways. I won't have that money next in a couple of turns because I'm earning 1,500 for now. So yeah. Just checking if I have any mercenaries right now. Nope. I actually have. I could get mercenary Thens, but I can't because of the money. 190. Yeah. That will be fine. Ending the turn.
Yep.
I would love if they would actually sally out for the next one.
Yeah.
Christ inspired us in our wisdom.
Oh,
You never
I
really know.
suggest that you too should listen to his counsel.
okay, they want
Sometimes
one
I
of
do,
my
sometimes not.
daughters. They want one of my daughters.
Aquitaine. Yeah.
Yeah, they want one of them to marry a duke, and they're paying me 200. Let's counter the offer. I want that, but for a little bit more money.
Yeah.
You know, they can pay a little bit more for her. No, actually, she's not that pretty. At least for them. 500. Come on. 300. Can I get 300? We got 300. They offered 200.
Okay.
I got 300. Oh, the call dropped on that. Hang on a second.
I offer this morsel, now like a wolf at the door.
Let me call him
Somewhere
back.
else.
Yeah,
I'm back.
The call dropped.
I think what happened. I know what happened there. There was a friend of mine that said hello, and I think it cut
the call.
the connection.
All right, all right. Right now, I don't
So,
know how it's going, but it's your turn. Should we end up the episode?
Yeah. Maybe we should do that. I just want to have a look at. Just 2 seconds. I'm going back to my. I just press home here. I just want to see. Yeah, we could do that. It would just be so interesting to know if Leon, as a how expensive it would be.
All right, all right,
If
all
we
right.
could, if I could make if I make a short turn.
Yeah, don't worry. Do your
If I could
turn.
do one more.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I won't do mine.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So I can see war declared on Ireland, Kingdom of Connacht and Kingdom of Ulaid or Ulaid or whatever. So there are some interesting things going on on Ireland.
Cool.
Yeah.
They're fighting each other. That's the good.
Yeah,
great
it can
thing.
be a great advantage because I did not have that in another campaign. They all got friends over there, and that made everything a bit more complex later. Let me try to see if I colonize this. All right, it will only cost 3,462 to colonize Leon. So I wait. I will get more troops. Why can't these troops move? That was a bit weird. Here they are. Oh yeah, that's because of the mountains. You cannot. You have to do a long run from Oviedo to yeah. Because the more men I have, the cheaper it will be. So is that no? That's not that. I think I would just have to pay. I reached Imperium because I got that Leon now.
Nice,
And I can have more armies, yeah, hopefully. And well, that's a start. That's a start. We got a ruined city.
It's a very different start for both factions. I love it. Like yours is more like let's hope that no one attacks us while we get everything up and going. Mine is more like I really have to finish these guys off, or otherwise I'm dead.
Yeah.
You know, it's a cool start.
Good trade there. Yep.
Did you drop taxes on Santander? It's on -3 only. That's cool. Oh, it's the military presence. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. It helps a bit. Yeah, it must be that. I was just looking at Gascoigne and Aquitaine, how they are feeling about life in general. They do not want defensive alliances or anything. Cordoba, improving with Cordoba, it keeps improving with them. That's pretty interesting.
Your relations with them?
So, yeah, it's improved a little bit.
Yeah, I also
Very
have a
good.
non-aggression pact with them. So that makes it
It is
probably
helping
it's
me.
yeah,
It's
it's both of us. Yeah.
definitely helping me. I'm pretty sure. I just want to see, can I pay anything there with them? No, and I don't really want it. It was just, yeah, if I join war against the Taifa, they might be happy with me, but it's going to be a little later if I had to do that. Yeah, no, they don't want trade. It could be interesting for us to have it. I just want to check that good. Mercia, Northumbria, good. Proving. There. I think that was all for diplomacy. And no, there was one thing I thought of.
I
Maybe
speak with the voice
no.
of my people.
I still need a wife somewhere, but it's nobody has got a princess anymore.
Oh,
It was
I'm
only in
gonna
the
have a
beginning.
lot of them very soon.
Yeah.
Because all my
Okay.
everything on me is daughters actually. I have
Yeah, I
one,
see.
2, 3 daughters. One of them is 14 years old, so she's gonna be
Yeah.
close in a
Okay,
couple
so
of
maybe
times.
I can do that.
Mhm.
Something there later.
Yeah, let me check if she's actually a good one. I can still check the stats. The other one wasn't actually that good, the one that I traded, because she would get less less loyalty to you, so it's not really that cool.
I see. No, there are no princesses around as far as I can see. Amazing, but sometimes it's just like that there are no Charlemagne is actually, he wants a non-aggression with me, but I don't know if that is a good idea. I don't think so. It will piss off some of the other.
I do have one non-aggression pact with them because I tried to go
You
for
have?
trade. Yeah, so I have
Yeah.
a non-aggression pact with them, but they don't want any trade. One of the things is that if this goes, if the relations with these guys drop, that's the first thing that I
Yeah.
cancel. Yeah. As soon as you see them
Yeah.
dropping, just tell me that I'll cancel it.
Yeah, Kingdom of Charlemagne. Is it too risky to also have a? Is it too risky to also have a non-aggression with them?
We can check that.
It will drop.
Mm-hmm.
We can. I can try. I can break it again if it is, but they will really like it. They will really like it.
If you can get some money out of it, then go for it.
I can.
Great.
I can. Let me see. I think 800 is too much here. It's a little bit more tricky here in Charlemagne than Attila to get money out of people. Okay, they paid me 600, so
Cool.
why not? Yeah, it's money that can be spent on something. Okay, so we did this, we did that, and let me see about my governors, because I can now have 2 governors. So I'm going to put Bernardo into what? I think it would be best down here. Yep, and then I just need the edict here. And I think I need growth there. Yeah, I will probably have a rebellion very soon in down there, but let's see about it. I think that was all I'm going to do for now. So going to say goodbye to everybody. Don't forget to visit SusaVile's channel and look at his part of the co-op. And goodbye to you.
And everything goes the same for you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to check out on Danish part for all, even the battles and the overall actions here on Asturias. Right, guys? So yeah.
Yep.
Cheers,
Have fun,
guys.
everybody.
Yeah, you too, man.
Yeah. Cheers. Bye.
Cheers.